Hello, everybody. Welcome to Let's Learn. I'm your Excel instructor. Guys, today we will be doing something interesting, and you can see this data we have. Now, the thing is, we have to clean this data. So, we have three options. Either we go to Visual Basics editor, or we can write VBA code, or either we can go to Power Query, or we can do these things, or either we can write Excel function. All right, so guys, today I'm going to cover something very interesting, how to extract the numbers with Power Query, guys. Very simple. So in Power Query also we will write the function the way we write the function in Visual Basics for application. How we write the functions? By going to Alt F11. But today we are not going to Alt F11. We will do this exercise with different style today. So guys, I hope you are all ready. Let's get started. So this is the data, okay? And now go to from table or range. So you just click OK. Guys, there are lots of things. If you are using 2019 Excel, 2016 Excel, you will find everything in data tab. So in data tab, you can select the range. All right, and now we are in data. All right, this data is loaded to Power Query. So what you can do, you just copy this and paste this. All right, and now you can actually rename that. How you can rename that? You have to rename that and mention here one function, all numeric. All right. Hey guys, so now you see that this is my table 2 and this is my all numeric, the same table I have pasted. So forget about this table for the time being. Go to table 2. Maybe let me not get you confused first. Let me delete that. Suppose after we have loaded this data, we have to go to add column and custom column, guys. Okay. All right. So guys, before I tell you everything, you have to first find out what actually you are trying to do here. We are extracting only numbers, so you have to give the good name of the function, all number, or maybe you can tell extract num. This is my function name. All right, and now there is a function called text dot select. Let me tell you something. This is called M language, which is case sensitive. If I write small s, you see that it will actually get me the token literal expected. All right, let me show you that example also. Data, maybe first let me show you with the example with correct syntax. Okay, and put the curly bracket, and now I want 0, this is period, and I want 9, 0 to 9. I want all the digits to be extracted. Guys, this is the function. Once you click OK, the function is created and got the data in the adjacent column, guys. Okay, so this is new style where I have created the function, and I have done this in the adjacent column. But now, rather than doing that, can we do this with different style? Like if I just copy this and maybe just remove this first. All right, and now copy this and paste this. Let me rename my function name all numeric. All right, this is actually, and now I right click on this and go to advanced editor. So here we are writing our function which actually we have to call for all the rows. You can see first, second, third, fourth, up to 15th. So you will understand now after we write this code. So here you can write data as text. Guys, this is the variable which we have to define. Data as text, because data refers to data column as text, equal to greater than. When you are writing a function in M query or Power Query, you have to mention this equal to greater than, and then you have to enter and then start let means now the M query understand some kind of transformation is happening. All right, now you have to define another variable called x, and now you have to mention uh, text dot select select. All right, and here you have to put data, which is your variable, and in curly bracket you have to mention 0 period and then 9. All right, and curly bracket and then close the bracket. And after that, what you have to write in and then x, because this is the function which we have to write. All numeric is the function, and where we are telling data, what is my column, is the text, and this is the sign where it will understand. Actually it understands this way, that this is the function being written here. And then let means transformation. Is that this is actually the keyword which you have to write in all the functions, and then the result will be stored to x, and what you are returning x. All right, so after in you have to put x, this is the output. So now you understand this is actually the function. Now do done, and this is actually the function is ready. Go there, all numeric is the function, and then go to custom column, and here you can write that numbers, this is the name of the column, and here you can write all underscore numeric numeric, and select this and close the bracket, and now see the magic. All right guys, so this is another way where you can actually define the function, or if you have to use this function everywhere in your Power Query, so you can say this function you can use. All right, so now guys, you have to load this to the Excel file, close this, and now keep this. All right, keep this. Now you see where the data will come in the new tab. So in the new tab you can see data is loaded. So I hope guys you enjoyed this, because if you write Excel function to remove these all characters other than numbers, it will not be, it's not easy guys for any developer, because they have to write a function, 3 4 5 lines function they have to write. But if you have something in Power Query, if you have the data, number of rows available, you just refresh it, and actually if you ask me, it is easy in Power Query. If you write in VBA, that we have already covered, where you have to see, if you do it in VBA, what you have to do, you have to loop through all the characters, and until numbers are found, you have to store all the numbers to one of the variables and then produce the variable. If you look at both the codes, actually if you look at this query, go to edit and then go to advanced editor. All right, if you look at this code, how easy is that guys? It's very simple. Actually there is nothing to keep it in mind, because this is actually the column, and this is the start point, and this is the end point, and this is where we are storing the value, and this is what we are giving the output. So this simple line is getting you the result. So it looks really easy. So I hope guys you understood this very well and enjoyed this Power Query. And let me tell you one more thing guys, if I have to do something, maybe let me do that also, so that will be easy for you to connect. Suppose I have this data, all right, and I want all the alphabets to be removed. Okay, so now you see, and I'm putting Amit. I want all the alphabets to be removed. Guys, again, it is very simple. Okay, so go to Power Query and from table. Guys, again, I'm telling you, if you're using 2019 Excel, you will have data, and in the data tab itself, you have from table range. If you're doing 2016 Excel, again, you have a data. If you're working on 2010 Excel, then you have to download that Power Query add-in. And if you're working on 2013 Excel, again, you have to download the Power Query add-in. All right. So now you go to this. Now the thing is that we have to, remove all alphabetical characters. Go to transform, or maybe go to add column, custom column, guys. In the custom column, you have to write all non-numeric. So what you can do, text dot select. Okay, again you have to select this, and then comma, curly bracket. What you can do, a dot and then Z. All right. So let's do that and now see what result we are getting, guys. So now you see we have extracted all non-numeric characters, all alphabetical characters, guys. And now let me show you another example. Let me go and let me see something interesting. If you go there and view advanced editor, guys, see this code we have written. Okay, text.select whatever. If you do this way, text select and done, see we are getting error, guys. Understood? What did we do here? If you go to advanced editor again, this is actually case sensitive. So text.select should be text.select. If you do okay or done, the result has come back. So I hope, guys, you found this useful, how to extract numbers, how to extract alphabetical characters through Power Query. So you can do that by yourself. I hope you found this useful, and thank you very much once again, and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.